What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a brand new offering from Founders Brewing Company out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is the Untappd Lime. This is a lime lager, brand new to Northern Michigan distribution and distribution in general. As far as I'm aware, this is only available in 12 packs. I believe this is like $19.99 for that 12 pack. And you have a 5% lime lager, 15 IBUs, and what we see on the side is lime lager malt beverage with natural flavors. I don't know why they keep categorizing it as malt beverages. So Untappd Lime, never seen it, and I am used to at least Michigan craft breweries doing more lime lagers, more lagers in general. The pendulum, they're going for the lighter beers, going for the summer beers. A little early for summer beers, but why not? This was canned on 1/8/25, just got to distribution. So almost a month and a half ago, this was canned, which is, again, weird. Founders is just so large. It doesn't hit the shelves for a while. So it is February 20th, time of recording. Still pretty fresh, and that's a lager. We shouldn't be too upset by this. But again, it's only available in 12 packs for your information. So there's the retail side of things. Let's get into the glass, see what it looks like. It looks pretty nice. Nice looking lager. I wouldn't say it's anything too different than what we're accustomed to seeing from lagers, but a nice golden yellow color. Almost a little tinge of golden yellow in there, a little bit more. But it's a freaking lager, guys. A little bit of head retention sitting on top, little creamy, frothy layer. A little bubbly, and it's dissipating. Again, this is 5%. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Crack it, pour it, love it. That's what they've got. So let's see. Lime lager. Let's see how limey this is. I know Shorts does a lime lager. They did their Locals Light lime version. So kind of something on that par, that pace, such as Shorts. Yeah, I mean, it's super limey. It's a zesty lime. A little bit of juiciness, but again, kind of zesty, kind of tart. Smells fresh. It doesn't smell like it's too artificial or fake, I suppose. But it's strong. I will say, this maybe has a different touch of lime than maybe the Shorts lime version. Are these a lot of extracts? I imagine, probably so. But it's a ton of lime. It's a lime bomb, a zesty lime bomb, guys. Let's get into this Untappd Lime. Heh, witty. Go Founders! Cheers. Okay. So based on the nose, I thought it was going to be ridiculously zesty and tart. It comes off a lot easier, a lot more subtle on the palate. You can still get some graininess, a little bit of small malty undertones through the middle of this. It still tastes like a normal lager, but an absolute crusher at that. There's a nice little touch of lime, and it is zesty lime at the end of the day, but not too overdone. Not too astringent on the palate where it's going to be tiring. So this is actually a good sign. It's, again, not too artificial, and the nose came across more strongly than the palate is absorbing this liquid. But it's limey, and it builds. Even the second sip, it hits you like that zesty lime, and then it backs off for a moment, and then you're hit with the grains of the middle of the lager, then you're hit with just that normal, nice lager touch. The crushability, the drinkability, all there. And again, the lime's not too overplayed. There's not a bunch of bitterness, but again, you're getting a little bit of that sour, zesty bitterness that comes from the lime itself and the skin. But it's still, it's kind of juicy and subtle, and it's nice and light. Again, this beer is not too over limey, and I think I enjoy lime quite a bit, but this is a nice crusher in the summer. Lawnmower beer, beach beer, whatever you want to say. It has very nice flavor, and again, drinkability off the charts. Lime not too overpronounced. But it gets a little funky, I feel like I'm warming up to that lime a little bit, and it's starting to hit my palate. Again, you're hit up front quite a bit, and then it settles through the middle. And then, on the back end, there's a little bit of lime zesty weirdness. It's not like it's bad. That extracty kind of lime on the back end. Maybe I've been saying lemon. I meant lime. Do I like that as much on this last couple sips? I don't know. And all of a sudden, after how many sips now, yes, it's a crusher, but it's weird. It comes across kind of tangy and zesty and a little bit weird on the back end. Again, kind of extracty, a little bit artificial. Some of those oils and zesty kind of qualities that the lime has up front then kind of linger to the back end. And then the back end's not my absolute favorite. Again, I tend to get this when they categorize things as malt beverage. I don't know if it's just me being like over particular or just noticing things I didn't notice before. But again, the back end, not as clean as I like after a few sips. It's good, again, but I think that zesty kind of slight tartness and that like extracty artificial thing does kick in on the back end the more you drink this. That's just my opinion. I'd like to see a cleaner finish, and I think Short's Locals Light Lime does that where this one does not. So based on my first couple sips, really liked it. Based on my last couple sips here, not as big of a fan here. Again, don't know if this is playing into the reasons for malt beverage. I don't know if it's just too extracty, too zesty for me. It could be. But again, I didn't notice it until it kind of started submerging into my palate. It's good. It just comes across a hair too oily, a hair too zesty. And again, just a little twangy, tangy thing on the back end that I'd like to see just kind of go away and clean itself up, and it does not for me on the back end. I'm being very particular, very critical. But hey, it's Founders, so I'm going to be. You know, they have a huge legacy, and they should live up to that. So do I love this? No. Could I have one in the summer and be completely happy in 80 degrees and sunny? 100%. But again, it's a little too zesty, a little too tangy, and a little oily, artificial on the back end. I'd like to see that cleaner finish compared to what it's kind of offering my palate here. So guys, this is good. It's okay. It is actually, I'm just going to say a 3.5 out of 5. That's where I'm going to stick this beer. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It's Untappd Lime, brand new in distribution. Until next time, prost, cheers, yamas. If you're going to pour a beer, pour Michigan beer.